We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 98 makes his big league debut right after this. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. First offering on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Colton Welker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Owings leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there. A bouncer to the left side. Turner's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
That is 4. The shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That is 5. The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Bleday. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1.
Ball inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Here's the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Peterson is right there, 1 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, P.K. Hernandez.
Now in the box, P.K. Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air down the right field line, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Daniel Hastings.
In now for Colorado, Daniel Haston. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point, his first big league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Smith is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The center fielder, Jock.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Next up is Max Muncie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
That is set. The shortstop, Fred Taylor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Softly hit to short. Story picks it up. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Antonio Senzatella. 9-1-2 due up.
Antonio.
First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. pitch on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
1-0.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Owings.
Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Called strike. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hampson onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Julio Urias. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Now back, left fielder,
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Betts stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the super.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Colton Welker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average for him coming in at 322. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. To the plate now, J.J. Bleday. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the first
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now Now with the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. So here's Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, what a play. Wow.
Down batting, the center fielder, Peterson.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Right side, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the first baseman, Muncie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss,
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Daniel Haston. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49.
So here now's the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
oh man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So striding in, Will Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off there 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Stepping in now, Julio Urias. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line towards center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings.
Number 12, with Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
In the air out to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Colton Welker will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now, J.J. Bleday. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now, Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, left fielder, Mookie.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Blake Trinan is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder J.J. Bleday. First delivery to him on the way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts giving chase. He's there and records the 1st out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Even though we're moving into the
On its way is pitch number 75. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Max Muncie is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Peterson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Right side. And a base hit, so a good job there at getting the run home, and the Dodgers have tied up the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit the tie.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jairo Diaz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Tapia was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
3 runs already home here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 3-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities.
For the Dodgers, number 52, Pedro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Daniel Haston stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
That pitch is out.
Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Nolan Arenado will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Nolan Arenado.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 16 homers and 31 RBIs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ready with the 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Over to Muncie, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. Wade Davis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading up with the Dodgers, the left fielder, Muncie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, one pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Leday is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
1-0.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 1-2. scorch to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Muncie.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. 3-1. Here it is. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So digging in now, Chris Taylor, and their runners at the corners now. In tied at 93, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th, number 74.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Colton Welker.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Colton Welker becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Pitch on the way. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. David Dahl to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, David Dahl.
Line to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Blake Trinan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on.